Yellow Jacob, and got a request from King Leonidas to do this particular type of video because, well, today I was just watching and he uploaded a comparison on fake and legit Nike jerseys, and, well, I had an idea to go ahead and show off fake versus authentic Reebok jerseys. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. And again, shout out to King Leonidas for this idea. Hope all is going well, buddy. And yeah, so today the example I will be using are two Minnesota Viking Brett Favre jerseys. So, drum roll, please. Boom. Here we go. And, well, if you know anything about Reebok jerseys or jerseys in general, you probably will be able to tell right away which one is legit and which one is the fake one. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and get into the differences. But yeah, for those of you who are still maybe wondering, the one on the left is the legit Brett Favre, and the one on the right is the fake Brett Favre jersey. And, well, let's go ahead and kind of show some of the differences. So we'll start off over here with the fake jersey. And as you can see here, the number 4, well, actually, we'll go ahead and start off with the Reebok tag here, or the NFL equipment shield. That, I mean, this isn't as bad as I've seen some of them. Some of them are really bad, but as you can tell here, this is the fake equipment logo, and this is the legit equipment logo. The fake one, the football, well, it kind of looks more like a taco than a football. And this one is a lot closer to an actual football. And here's also like the neck tag, made in Vietnam. And this neck tag, I mean, all things considered, the neck tags are very similar on here. So be wary of that. And also another, like, probably stark difference you can tell right away before I even get into more of the jersey is the color. The fake one on the right here is more of like a plum or like a dark, almost Raven-esque purple, where the one on the left is the actual Vikings purple from the time period. So, yeah, I mean, don't really think I need to go too much more into that, because even right off the bat, the, like, fake jersey manufacturers and stuff like that really don't know how to nail the colors and all that stuff per se. But again, this one isn't as bad as I mentioned before. I mean, some of them I've seen are damn near blue. I've seen some really bad fakes. And also another thing you will notice is the patches. On the Reeboks, at least at the time period, I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on this, but from everything that I've learned when I first started getting into this, patches are always sold separately, never stitched on the jersey. Now, that's not to say that's always the case, but at least for the Vikings ones, that is the case for most of them for me. Because as you can see here, on the real one, there are no patches, but, I mean, you can get the patches, and at the time, the Captain C patch was, you know, not available to the public, but again, Nike and I think the NFL actually have recently changed that, because I know literally just about a month or two ago, I think now, they actually did release the, they had a few of the limiteds, the Nike limiteds that did have the Captain patch on them. You could get for, I think it was like $160 or $170. Never picked it up, but yeah, so. But for the most part, the patches will not be originally stitched on the jersey. And another thing here too is the Vikings. As you can see here, it is very thick. There's some stitches that are connecting that shouldn't be there, but again, for the most part, this isn't that bad. Now, compared to the real one, I mean, there is a massive difference here. Size difference and everything, as well as the quality of the stitching. And then, moving on to the numbers, shiny, bubbly, cardboard-esque is the best way I can describe what a fake number feels like, versus this, which is more flexible. The stitching looks really good, even though the stitching on this one isn't that bad, all things considered. Again, like I say, this fake over here is one of the better fakes I've seen, but it is clearly a fake compared to the legit jersey. And then, as we swoop on down to the jock tag here, size 52, and again, it's only like about an inch or two from the bottom corner. A tall tale sign, if you have a fake jersey, is look at the jock tag, and if it's about, you know, anywhere from 4 or 5 inches on up, then it's more than likely fake. So, but even on this one, I mean, the jock tag is actually done pretty well, even though you can clearly tell here, that football, good lord, what happened there? Looked like got into a fight with a barracuda or something, but yeah. I mean, the NFL players looks good. I mean, the overall numbers will look good. And then here's the actual zoomed in jock tag on the legit one. See, that looks a lot better on the football. And the players and all that stuff look really well. And then we'll go ahead and zoom it onto the back here. As I said before, the one on the left is the legit one. And then here's the fake one. But yeah, on the back, right away, before I actually give a lot of details, you can even kind of tell right away. Because the fake one, right here, the Nordsman, looks very shiny compared to the more matte finish on the legit Favre jersey. And then the Favre here, the legit Favre, this is really nice stitching onto the sewn nameplate. Over here, it's thick, bubbly, white, and you can see some loose threads. And then, like I say, the back number, which is just like the front number. And then even the shoulder numbers too, with the Reebok Vector, which is all stitched together, versus the legit Reebok Vector. And the 4 double stitched on the side as well. The cuffing of the sleeves is pretty good. Like I say, this is the legit cuff. This is the cuff on the fake. Yeah, I mean, again, overall, with the 2 jerseys that I've shown you, this is not that bad of a quality of fake. Again, some of them I've seen are just like, I mean, the Vikings purple is blue. Don't even know what the heck that's supposed to say, but it's not Vikings, I can tell you that much. And yeah, I mean, the jock tag is usually a lot higher up than that. The numbers are extremely shiny. And then when you compare it to the legit, real Brett Favre on the left here, you know, it's a lot more pleasing to the eyes. It's a lot less punch you in the face. It's more like what you would expect to see. And yeah, I mean, again, even going back to when I bought them, too, I got this back in like 2017. I think I paid like $60 for it. And this was from a basically a gift/thrift store. Someone found it at a thrift store and gave it to me and all that stuff. And yeah, I mean, again, basically to wrap this whole thing up, I don't condone buying fakes. I never condone buying fakes. Will never condone buying fakes, especially because on eBay and stuff like that too, there are a lot of legit Reebok jerseys for sale for like $50, $60 at most. I mean, case in point, my Byron Chamberlain that I got over here, I got that for like $30. The same with my Jared Allen Kansas City Chiefs. I got that for like $30. I mean, yeah, as I mentioned before, you can find some really good deals on legit, authentic jerseys. And again, I'm not, you know, making fun of anybody who buys fakes or stuff like that. It's, you know, at the end of the day, it's your money. I understand it because, again, $300 is kind of expensive. And back in the day, these were about $275 to $300. The ones on the left. So, but yeah, I mean, that'll pretty much conclude this video right here on real versus fake Reebok jerseys. So stay tuned, as I will have some more things coming in the woodworks here over the next few days and all that stuff, including a pickup I'm very excited for. But yeah, as I just mentioned before, if anyone has any questions on legit checks and stuff like that, especially for Reeboks, I can help you out as much as I can, I should say. Like, especially my expertise being Vikings jerseys and stuff like that, don't hesitate to ask. Because, again, once you own a legit article, you know, especially if you've had fakes in the past or you've been gifted fakes and stuff like that, there's really no difference. I mean, the legit just feels better. It feels like a blanket almost. It's kind of hard to explain, but then again, you know, Jersey heads, we are weird like that. But anyway, so yeah, again, shout out to King Leonidas for giving me this idea here, and until we meet again, this is Jacob. Have a good day.